Hello, what's up everybody? This is Ryan Miller with Growth Stimulus Training. Today's video is a Your Question, My Answer video, and I'm addressing a GST Facebook user's question. His name is Josh Carpenter, and he was actually asking me about how to get proper nutrition when he works a 60-plus hour week manual labor job outdoors. All he has is a small cooler to keep his food in for the day, and he is moving constantly, doing manual labor, and just the nature of those type of jobs, they really don't promote breaks. I actually did concrete construction for 3 summers during college. I love the work just because I like doing that hard work, but the overall mentality of the crew is that you really shouldn't take breaks. You should try to keep going. You don't want to be the guy to stop. But there comes a time when you have to weigh your priorities, and you might have to take a little crap from those guys just because you are allowed to take breaks. And when you can take a break, in Josh's case, he's going to want to really try to get that food in fast. And what does that mean? For him, that means making convenient meals that are quickly ingested. Now, the thing about Josh's job is that he is not in an office. He does not have the luxury of a full-size refrigerator to keep his food in. He doesn't have a microwave to heat up his food. All he has is a small cooler. Now, that small cooler is that's going to be his lifeline during each day. And it sounds like he's working at least 12-hour days. And so, Josh, what I recommend to you is one of your meals at least should be some type of meal replacement shake. Now, one of my favorites was always a peanut butter, whey, and oat flour shake. Now, when I say oat flour, what I would do is I would literally put dry oats into a blender, just blend them up until they're a powder, and then you can weigh them out like that. It mixes well with water or milk. Milk on the job outdoors, even in a cooler, it tends to be not quite as cold, and it's not really the most appetizing thing. So I would recommend water, and I highly recommend that whey protein, oat flour, and peanut butter shake. It can be pre-made. Shake it up in the morning, drop it in your cooler, and you should be ready to go. You can literally slam that in 1 to 2 minutes. So that would be one of your meals. Now, you also asked about whole foods and if there was any great whole foods that could be eaten cold. To me, I never really cared much if I had my steak or my chicken warm or cold when I was on a job like that. It was all about just trying to keep up with the calories and getting the food in no matter what. And actually, cold chicken and vegetables, cold steak and vegetables, that's really not that bad. And it's really satisfying. It's going to fill up your stomach, and that's one thing that you're going to need during that manual labor long-hour job. Of course, Josh, you mentioned that you drink plenty of water each day, so that's not really a concern. I'm sure you have some type of large, like igloo jug or something like that you drink all your water out of. Water, it sounds like you're taken care of in that department. But really, when it comes down to it, is factoring in all your extra activity, factor all that in to your total daily energy expenditure. Think about how many calories you need to make up for the work that you're performing during your job hours. You can make those calories up pre-work or post-work day. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't be too concerned with trying to make them up during the workday. What I would be concerned with during the workday is getting that big meal replacement shake in, and then 1 or 2 meals that are just more general meals, like I talked about earlier, your whole protein sources, some type of quick carb, and definitely fat sources can help you out too, because they are calorie dense and they don't take up a lot of volume. You can usually get tons of calories from fat sources very easily, and it doesn't take long to eat those things. That could be something like olive oil added to that shake, handfuls of nuts, avocado, anything like that. It's really quick to eat, and it's going to give you plenty of calories. So Josh, take the tips that I've given you, try them out for the next week or 2. I guarantee that if you try those out, you will feel more satisfied during your workday, And as long as you make up for those calories with big meals, pre-work and post-work, you should be able to meet your goals even if you're trying to bulk up during this job. You should be able to do that. It's all about just hitting those calories, keeping yourself in that surplus, and obviously if you're cutting, you should have no problems. You're active all day long and food is tough to get in, so you should be able to hit a calorie deficit if that's your goal. Otherwise, I hope I answered this question for you. If you have any more specific questions regarding this topic, just comment below and they'll get taken care of. This has been an episode of Your Question, My Answer. Thanks, Josh, for the question, and I'm Ryan Miller with Growth Stimulus Training.